As K-12 students across the province head back to class tomorrow, a new report is highlighting that the vast majority of Canadian kids have experienced bullying in schools, including here at home. NTV's Beth Penney has more.
Back to school isn't a joyful time for every student, especially if they're experiencing bullying in the classroom.
The back-to-school season, I think, is filled with a lot of excitement, but also a lot of nerves for young people, particularly for young people who've experienced bullying.
A new report by Children First Canada has been tracking the top 10 threats to Canadian children since 2018. Now, this most recent report shows that 71% of youth between the ages of 12 and 17 have experienced bullying in the past year, with only 1 in 4 students feeling supported by their teachers.
A significant number of kids struggling with an issue and lacking the support within their school environment. That is not to suggest that teachers don't care or that they're not trying. Clearly, we know that our teachers care deeply for our children and want them to thrive. But there needs to be much more honest conversations between students and their teachers and with parents about the struggles that they're facing.
Specific to this province, child poverty in Newfoundland and Labrador is on the rise. Sarah Austin is the founder and CEO of Children First Canada. There are a number of factors at play, including, of course, the cost of living.
There had been some measurable progress around child poverty during the height of the pandemic, particularly because the federal government had invested supports around helping families meet their basic needs. But with those supports being withdrawn and with the rising increase in cost of living, things like the cost of housing.
The mental health of young people in Canada and here in this province is also on the decline. Austin says there are rising rates of anxiety, depression, and substance use. But even things like smoke from wildfires and stress surrounding those situations can have an impact.
Even existential threats like climate change, when we've seen just the rise in wildfire smoke even over the summer, these issues all compound into the lives of our children.
Austin hopes this report serves as part of a framework for addressing the deepening crises children are facing and is urging all levels of government across the country to get involved. Beth Penney, NTV News.
With the first day of school coming tomorrow, police are sharing some reminders for parents and the public. The RCMP is reminding the public to stay alert by watching for children walking, biking, and getting off and on buses. Also to slow down in school zones as children may be crossing unexpectedly, and to stop for school buses as required by law. The RNC is also reminding parents that while first day of school photos are a wonderful way to capture memories, sharing too much information online can put your child at risk.